Yeah, Bombolulu Workshops and Culture Center was founded in 1969, and its aim was to empower persons with different disabilities, empower them economically and even socially, so that they can become respective members of the society and finally integrate them back in the society. In 1969, when it began as a poultry farm, but in 1971 we started production of handicrafts, and we brought in persons with disability for skill training and employment in handicrafts making. In our programs, there are different persons with disabilities: physical, blind, deaf, and mute. Those are the kind of disabilities we bring the people in. They are trained in 4 different production lines. We have jewelry production, we have fashion and design, that's textile production, we have leather production, we do bags, and then we also have wood carving, we do carvings. Yeah, because of their nature of disabilities, they are put in different segments in accordance to the kind of work they are able to do to a product. I mean, when you look at the fair trade system, it's the standard that I think everybody needs to work with in any organization and in any trade, because then it causes everybody to be fair. We live in a world where people are selfish and they want everything for themselves, and they can take advantage of the disadvantaged. Yeah, but the fair trade system helps you know that you need to work in accordance to its principles, where even during trade you are improving livelihoods of the less disadvantaged. You're causing them to work in an environment that is healthy. Yeah, you're giving back to them a fair wage, and all those principles that go with fair trade, considering the way the world is working business-wise, just wanting the best for themselves and not for the other. So for us, it's very important to work in the fair trade system. It has helped us improve, and in the essence, it trickles down to the people we are empowering, and even to the suppliers that we work with, because we expect them, we train them, we discuss about fair trade. Because of the mandate that we have as an organization, persons with disabilities in Kenya and in Africa were people who were never seen in the public. Actually, traditionally, some parents would kill their own kids who were disabled, or hide them and not bring them out. But Bombolulu has offered a chance to persons with disabilities to come and be empowered and then be respected members of the society. And so we can see this impact in that we have seen many disabled people rise up to even do their own businesses. We have seen them raise up families. We are seeing them taking their children to school because of the wages that they make through the production of these handicrafts. And in Africa also, you do not only take care of your family, there are many extended families that are dependent on you. And as a result of them working in Bombolulu, they are able to even assist their own relatives. And as a result, they are respected in the community. And so when they go back to the community, they are now respected people, and they are not just being seen as disabled people. Okay, we do a lot of marketing locally. We do have a website, we have brochures, we go out on one-to-one to hotels because of our nature of products. They are gift items, and so we go to hotels to market our products. We also are a member of WFTO, and as a result of linking with them, they opened for us markets in the export region. And initially, we really did have a lot of buyers who were linked to WFTO. I guess that is how we have marketed ourselves. And then we go to tour farms, because Bombolulu workshop has a cultural center. And this cultural center depicts the culture of Kenyan tribes. And so we also go to the tour farms and then encourage them to sell Bombolulu as a must-visit place. Because when the tourists come, they can have a social tour, interact with our workers, go to the cultural center, hear about the different tribes of Kenya, and then be entertained by traditional music at the cultural center. And then we have a big, huge gift shop. So they're able to buy our products there. I believe many people who are already linked with fair trade, if they're able to influence other business people or people doing business or suppliers who are not yet involved in the fair trade movement, I think fair trade then is going to have a bigger impact in Africa if those of us already in it are able to reach out and we continue being an example for them to desire to emulate. So there is potential for fair trade in Africa. Okay. I'm very grateful that I was able to win this award after again hearing how many applicants actually submitted their proposals, and Bombolulu won this award. This has been our strategy now to do South to South. Because of the economic recession, many of our buyers in the North were affected. And for a long time, we've been looking to the North as the only people who can buy from us. But we believe it's time now we looked within ourselves as a nation, and then the neighboring countries and South to South Africa and other countries, if we can trade amongst ourselves and improve business and also be able to just disseminate information about fair trade and influence people to trade fairly. So this means a lot to me, in that now I'll be able to embark on the business plan that we have for South to South. And so we are very grateful.
Future.
Our plans for the future is to expand our business nationally and regionally, and also expand our business still internationally to the UK and the US. Yeah, because both sides complement each other. And so we have strategy in place. There's still a lot to be done in terms of market research and all that. And those are our plans that will be able to penetrate new markets. Our message to them is that our kind of business is a business that empowers the disadvantaged in our country. And when they look at our products, they should not just look at a product. They should see beyond that product and know that they're impacting a person, a family, and even beyond that. And so we would encourage them to buy products from Bombolulu, to buy products from producers who are fair trade, because it's not about business, but it's about improving the livelihoods of the disadvantaged in our midst.